feel like that looks pretty delicious in my opinion. What y'all think? Are you ready to eat yet? Look at this fucking sauce, bro. That shit looks good. I can't wait to eat. Konnichiwa, minasan. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all doing good. If you haven't seen my other video about the pan-seared coho salmon, go check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the bio. I'm going to leave a link up top. Today we're going to be making freshly made spaghetti. You know, we're not going to make the pasta from scratch today, unfortunately, because we don't have any semolina flour on hand. But that's fine. We can always make another video another day for making pasta from scratch. Today we're going to be using bucatini, but bucatini, not bucatini, bucatini, I don't know. Bucatini, I'm not entirely sure. My pronunciation isn't always that great, but today we're going to be making ground lamb spaghetti, so it's going to be good. We're going to be living good from scratch. We're going to be making the pasta sauce from scratch. We're going to get the lamb nice and flavorful, and everything's going to be going good. The only thing that we're going to be missing is probably some parsley leaves, which is perfectly fine because that adds a minuscule amount of flavor. It does add a little bit of color, but it's we got dry parsley. We're going to make it work. I hope y'all doing good, and I hope y'all feeling good, and I hope y'all ready for this. Alright, we have everything set up already. We got everything we need. We got garlic, we got onions, we got crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, we got cheese, we got noodles, we got the whole 9 works. We might even make some garlic bread. Look at that sourdough bread we made yesterday. That thing is looking magnificent. We got the seasonings we're going to be using today. We got some little bit of coconut oil. We got our pan set up. We got a pot of water set up. We got a pot for making the sauce, and then we already got our coconut oil sitting in the pan, ready to go for when we start making those caramelized onions. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's do this thing. It's an easy way. Just crush it right on out. Pop everything right on out. Boom, look at that. Nice, easy, good work. We're going to be using a good amount of garlic in this. We love garlic. Garlic is good. Garlic is good for you. It's good for your blood pressure. It's good for your health. Helps regulate in the body. And if you know any other reasons why garlic is good, list them in the comments. Now we do have some minced garlic already that we could use, but we're not. Fresh garlic, slice it up, caramelize it with the onions, add it to the sauce. Now, if you know lamb, if you know how to pair lamb, garlic goes really good with lamb. Rosemary is also really good with lamb. Mint is also good, but obviously we're making spaghetti, so the most important thing for us right now is going to be the garlic. If you like more garlic, add more garlic. If you like the amount that we have right here, or you want to reduce the amount of garlic there is, that's fine and all, but still, make sure you prioritize consuming garlic. Might be a little pungent, might make your breath stink a little bit, but it'll be alright. At the end of the day, you'll be okay. It's good for your health. Focus on things that are important for your health and focusing on shenanigans it's not. And I hope that's why you're watching this video, because you're worried about your health. You want to look out for yourself. So we got the sauce going, we got the water boiling, and we got the lamb cooking. So we're going to brown this lamb, we're going to get it nice and seasoned up, and then we're going to add it to the sauce. And while all that's happening, pasta's going to be boiling in the water. Once the sauce is done, the pasta will be done. If you do everything at the right time and get everything started, get your water start boiling first, then start making your sauce, start building upon that sauce by adding to the meat to the sauce and seasoning everything up. Pasta will be done boiling and ready to go all at the same time. You want to have your meal ready, set, go. You don't want to be waiting around for each little part to finish because you didn't start each part at the same time. Get everything mise en place the first time around, get everything set up, and get cooking. It's real nice and easy. Another good thing to mention is make sure you always salt your water beforehand. Don't salt your water after you add the ingredients because it's not going to be boiling at the right temperature anymore. Make sure the water gets boiling and add the salt. we add another can of tomatoes, we could make another layer of sauce to this. What? We might be okay, honestly, once we add the pasta water. Should be give that a good mix. Remember, all that seasoning you added to the lamb. That's why you want to be careful about how much seasoning you're adding to each part of the meal. We're going to add some more parsley flakes. We're going to get our cheese out. We have pecorino romano here. Look at that cheese. That's a generous amount of cheese right there. It ain't easy being cheesy, you know what I'm saying? Now, some people, they throw away their rinds when they get to them. One important thing you could do with your rinds on cheese is you can cook them in the stocks or cook them in the sauce. That thing looking cheesy. That thing getting thick. Look at that. This shit look good. I'm ready to eat already. Now let's check that pasta. Make sure nothing's stuck at the bottom. Hey, Jet Boy. We have a little bit of a visitor real quick. Wanna say hello to the camera? You say hello to the camera? Hey, Jet Boy. It's like, no, I'm just here to see if there's any cheese that fell. Pasta is done. Try sauce. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna add some of that pasta water into the sauce. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Let's get a quick zoom in of that sauce one time real quick. Look at that fucking sauce. I know I'm the chef who's cooking right now, but this shit looks delicious. I'm ready to eat. Are you hungry yet? Because I'm ready to eat. Carrot butter to make no garlic butter, but we're gonna be doing it today. Add a little bit of parsley to this. We'll add a smidge more of some garlic. Get that mixed up real well. All mixed, ready to go. Next, need a couple pieces of sourdough, baby. That's how you know my dogs love bread. I said the word sourdough, Jet came running. I can't even be mad at him. Alright. Now obviously, when you're making this at home, or you're making this for, you know, for a nice little dinner between you and somebody else, or you and the family, obviously you can make a whole lot more than just this 2 slices, but for me, that's all I'm going to need right now. You see how thick these slices are? Look at that. Who cut this? I cut this. That's some good looking bread right there. You see the pockets in that thing? Baby pockets and the big pockets. So a really good way to make garlic bread is to use a griddle. It'll be a lot more delicious. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw these bad boys on the stove. We're not going to get the griddle out, but we will use the same pan that we cooked the lamb. I'm going to show you how it's done real quick. Realistically speaking, you probably should wipe this pan out, but I'm about to show you how it's done right here. Add some olive oil to this. Always want to add your food when the pan is hot. When the oil is hot, the pan is hot. Remember to always clean up as you go. Clean up as you go makes it a lot easier. Let's check what the bottom of that look like. Now see, we're absorbing that extra lamb flavor right into the bread. Some people might not want that. If you're doing a presentation, you're doing a nice you're cooking this for some people you don't know and all that. Maybe you probably should wipe your pan out. But you're doing this at home. It's just you. And you having a good meal with yourself. Get all that flavor. Get all that possible flavor. It's just you and your lady, you and your family. Get all that flavor. Don't waste no flavor. Now, if it's real oily in that pan, then wipe that out some. But look at this bread. You see the color on that? Look. Now you hear that? That sounds delicious. Oh my goodness. Look at that shit. Look at that fucking bread right there. Alright. Now that we're done making the bread, we're going to focus on plating. This bowl plays a little bit small in my opinion, but it's all good. This will be fine. Now mind you, I ain't going to eat no portion like this. No small portion like this. You're going to have to give me a couple portions. A few portions. If it's going to be small like that. Shred a little bit of cheese on top. Now if you have some fresh parsley, this would be a good time to add the fresh parsley on top. Add a little bit of parsley flakes. Wipe this plate off first so it's not looking crazy cheesy. Doesn't that look good? I feel like that looks pretty delicious in my opinion. What y'all think? Does that look good? Let's top it all off with the garlic bread. Maybe we'll cut this garlic bread in half. What if we put it on the edge like that? Will it work if we put it on the edge? Drop it on the sauce like that. We did all that cooking. Now we got this amazing looking food. Amazing looking food. That garlic bread looking crazy. I'm ready to eat. We got ourselves a glass of kombucha here. When making spaghetti, especially with lamb, you could use a red wine. Now typically, not all the time. Some days we use a good amount of wine in our cooking. Sometimes we even drink the wine too. Red wine is a good pairing for red sauce. Red wine will go good in the red sauce. Add some in while cooking the meat, the red sauce at the end, or add it in this sauce actually building up. And obviously serve yourself a glass of wine. If you're serving this, if you're trying to have a nice little fancy dinner, or you're serving this for some other people, you're having dinner with your family, except for the kids, of course, you give them some pomegranate juice or some cranberry juice, something a little dark and heavy, a little bit tart. That helps bring out the flavor a little bit more. I'm having kombucha. There's nothing wrong with having kombucha. Kombucha is very minimal in its alcohol content because it's part of the fermentation process like the beer. But anyway, with all that talking aside, itadakimasu. I'm ready to enjoy this, so I hope you're ready to enjoy this. Now this garlic bread looks good, so I need to take a piece of this garlic bread. Let's go ahead and try this out. See what it tastes like. That's good. I like that. That's good. Now, good quality bread, like our freshly made sourdough. Obviously, we're gonna plug in our sourdough here one time real quick. We made some fresh loaves yesterday. They look amazing. If you haven't seen the posts already, go check them out. You do some bread. If you live in the area and you want this type of bread, let me know. I'll hook you up with some bread. If you like a tutorial on how to do this, don't worry, there will be a video coming soon. If you can't tell already, I love cooking. I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen. To see some of your cooking in the future, send me pictures. Let me know how the recipe turned out. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want to see more of this. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you go watch the Siri Coho video we made. And I'll see you in the next one. Until the next one, this is the next one. Anzini, Ja Ashta.